External patch installation initiated. What the? Is that you, Eva? Probably not. Access denied. Guess we're going in here now. The Vortex. Rogue mental activity detected. This wasn't here before. Where is she? Where is she? Back out here? There's my shattered armor. And there's Eva. It's not Eva. Eva, there you are. Hey. Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Did you see Faye around here? Don't worry, I took care of her. No, you didn't. Already? What did you do? Oh, and sorry about the mess here. Probably should have cleaned it up. You know, I've been thinking that we should just leave. Yeah, no. Wait, what? The patient clearly doesn't want us here. We should respect his wishes. What are you talking about? The patients don't always know what they really want. You of all people should know. Wait a minute. Yep, she's not Rosalind. Aw. Guess it's no use. Should know by now. You aren't just gonna leave. I really don't want to do it. I really don't know what to do anymore. But I have to keep going. Even if it just stalls you. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. What's going on here? Wow, these clouds sure aren't as fluffy as they look. You've gone on for long enough. But this is where your trespassing ends. What? Oh, we're doing a fucking Final Fantasy style battle? What happens if I forfeit? Actually, you know what? I'm not doing this. I see that you're making wise choices. Well, it doesn't seem like a good idea to fight what is practically this world itself. But you aren't exactly that, are you? Because if you really do represent the actual unchanged subconsciousness of Colin, then, well, you could have done a lot more by now and turned this whole construct against us. You're just a single loose mental strand, far from being able to speak for Colin. Sure, I may not represent his entirety, but so what? Colin got lost, and it's hard not to be with all that you tempt him with. That's okay, though. He might not always know what he wants, but I know what he needs. But you could very well be wrong. Yep. I mean, no offense, but you aren't much more than an incomplete copy of Colin back there. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's a point in talking to you right now. After all, you're just an ethereal figment of his imagination that never even existed. Perhaps so. But is that any different from what you're here to do? Oh, is Eva there? Yeah, it's Eva. Hey, sorry I had to head out for a moment there. She's all in Colin's head, by the way. Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with the fact by now. But what were you doing? You just bailed out on me? I was out administering sedatives to curb Colin's brain activity. Not sure how his mental processes could override us, but it was getting out of hand. So that wasn't a Christmas miracle after all. Took a while to work out the dosage, as we still need his brain functioning. Seems like it's working, though. The effect should be sinking in more now. Wow, just what have you been dealing with over here? Don't ask. heck is that? Just some new code Roxy sent me. She said she saw issues with the machine earlier and knew we'd be in trouble. Wrote a patch in the car while Rob was driving, apparently. Pfft, show off. Did she say anything else about the machine? Aside from you doing a crappy job with the self-repairs? No. Not like there was much time to talk. Actually, I'm still not sure if Colin is stable enough for this to work yet. Seems like the sedatives still need to sink in a bit more. This isn't good. We don't have time to wait around anymore. I'm still waiting for feels. There was a little bit there for a second, but... Actually, let me try something. You just wait here, because she might come back this way. Still waiting for there to be feels. Hey, hold on a minute. It's only a matter of time now, isn't it? I might not be able to beat you, but don't count on my compliance. No, I'm not here to... Actually, wait. Wow, it worked. What, now you're bringing me here to get back at me for earlier? No, I brought you here for privacy. This place should be off the record, even from Eva. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Your cooperation. I thought we went over that already. Sure, but now I have something to offer you in return. What can you possibly offer me? Something mutually beneficial, actually. And even if you don't care for it, I have a feeling that Colin would. What is he planning? How did it go? She never came back this way. Well... Hey, we got the last ball. How? Pure talent. Rox has her tricks and I have mine. Okay, no need to overcompensate. Are we good to go then? Yeah, she won't be bothering us any longer. Not that she'd be able to anyway with the sedative setting in. Well, that effect is only temporary. We have little time as it is. Come on, let's move on already, while we still can. It's the flower. Sheesh, are they just spreading hibiscus seeds everywhere they go? I knew it. Alright, where are the feels? I'm waiting for the feels, man. Hmm. Are these all flowers? Shit. We might not need... No, we do. Got it! Oh wait, I'm an idiot. So what is Neil's thing? That's probably where the fields are gonna be. Well, let's go see what we find at the vortex of all this. I have a guess. Didn't exactly stick that soft field landing, huh? Not like I had much practice on the actual grass strip. That's it. So, think this is a case of schizophrenia? Well, with that, the patient usually has trouble actively distinguishing delusion from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that he's actually well aware of it. Still, can't say for certain, but I'm leaning towards some kind of defense mechanism instead. Defense mechanism against what? The more curious question is how she's able to materialize here so vividly. That being said, could she still hear us? Don't know about that, but this should be just a normal memory playback now. Nothing at the tree stump. There's Fields music playing. What you waiting for? Come on. Haven't you ever heard of the phrase, stop and smell the roses? There are flowers on the top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there. There's Fields music. There's gonna be Fields, I bet. Hey, I was thinking, it's a little windy today. Maybe we should come back some other time instead. Oh, don't be such a downer. We're practically already there. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? The wind? It wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, what's the matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again, you barely walked any steps. Hey, I'm the one who has to carry this thing uphill. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now, that's all. Shell got bigger too, you know. Just come sit here with me a bit, will you? Remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess. The one where I tried to race you up the hill. Oh yeah, that was a dumb move. Sure were excited to take me up there, though. Yeah, it had been a while since I took anyone there. Still one of my favorite places. I've always liked how it overlooked the city. Really has been a while, hasn't it? I rather miss going there. So why are you hesitating? We're mere steps away from there, you know. Why are you stopping every step along the way? Stop kidding yourself, Colin. You're not tired, and it's not the wind. We've already come so far. You know as well as I what we have to do. What the fuck? Is he gonna be like, you're a figment of my imagination, I can't have you around anymore? The first time we came here, that was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice scales alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. Kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know. Nor can I make you anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be. Sometimes stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things around you. I just don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'll be alone at times, even when you don't want to be. That's all part of growing up. It's all part of life. So it makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't do. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out there just waiting for you, Colin. Can't promise it'll always be good, but I know you won't find all you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world, I won't forget that. While some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. My own way, you know I will always be there to protect you. Whatever comes, if it's something we could do, that's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You're my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end of us. One day you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. And on that day I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk, and you'll tell me about your day. No, about your life. You'll tell me about what a happy life you've had, and all the nice, all the nice memories you've made. You might not have such a happy life, you know. You're such a downer, you know that. Have little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have lots of happy memories to share. It's almost time. How much have you written in that book by now? You've replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. But now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. It's just like life, right? Same book filled with all kinds of different pages, as it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey. I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. She never came back, did she? Guess not. Wonder if she's a cause or an effect. Hmm? As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed her to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. She was all those ghosts. She was the figure standing in the woods. She was the figure across the street. She was everywhere. She did come back. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Wait, do you even know what we're doing with them yet? I have a few ideas to try. We still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. I'll admit I cried a bit. What the heck? Wait, just a... In my own way, you will always be there. I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. What? But the flower's on the bottom right. What the hell? I guess it doesn't matter. Paper airplane. There's one. And the cello. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What? Okay, that's the only way it could work. Because that's the only one that has the flower. I see how this works now. I think that's all of them, but... No, Rosalind! What was that a... Where are we now? What is this place? What? His memories, they're falling apart. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. I find myself here just like everyone else. Just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we are here. That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it you want to fix? I want you to make me live that fulfilling life without changing anything I've been through. Call them. When you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. We only have so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we want to try, other paths to take. Shit. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. We didn't actually hear that. That's new. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Ha! Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. You could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not a part of the memory earlier? That's what I was thinking. We all have regrets, be it righting wrong or dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off? You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me, imagining what couldn't be. Don't make me remember that part. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Yep, that's what the book is. The book is Faye. Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait, is that really the only way to... Where the hell have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess what it takes... I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help, Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Ava. He already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply. No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do has been more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate, for sure. But for someone that had to fight just to let go of a fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary. In the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two. Things are looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might wanna, I mean need to. After all that, huh? Guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that, it hasn't been done for good reasons. Hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? What about the legal complications in the contract? It says... No, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on, I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were calling it on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? My colleague was right about one thing. There is more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. Been here for just a day, and yet, in all his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It's one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to Faye. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out there. Colin's counting on you. His blood pressure is dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. Oh, I'm in control. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there. It is what it is. Just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterward, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah? Yes, what does the fucking notebook say?
I never stood up very wanna shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. Whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had the time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets. Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. What I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on, they're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there. And never, when even, even when nobody else was. Is that the end? Alright. That was really good. Yeah. Yeah, that was really, really good. But I'll say this much. It wasn't as good as To the Moon. I wouldn't say lightning struck twice. But goddamn, was this a good game. This is really good. The story in this was great. The music in this was great. Only, I guess, one thing I'd put this above To the Moon is it actually had gameplay. To the Moon, like, this game had a lot of moments where I was like, oh, gameplay's about to happen. But no. This is just a cinematic event. Here we actually had a little bit of gameplay. The puzzles were a bit more well designed. But that's unimportant in a game like this. What they want to get right when they're doing a game like this is the story and the music and the visuals. And as great, as amazing as this was, it wasn't on par. It wasn't on the same level as To the Moon. And is that it? Are we done? To the Moon had me sobbing at the end. I cried in this. Oh, it's not over. Sup? Where are you? At my scotch drinking home. You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like I always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after. Dr. Rosalind, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. Alright, enjoy your scotch. You know it. He lied. Now, where were we? Oh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. Asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. So are they going to use her as part of the machine now? Escape to exit. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it just closes the game. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that's it for the game. Thanks for joining me if you did. Or if you're watching on YouTube, like archived. You know, I'm actually probably not going to do. Let me switch to the end screen. I'm probably not going to do a review like I planned for this. I'm probably just going to. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to download the whole clip and cut it into actual clips. Cut it into sections for actual. Like just up, kind of like a let's play, I guess. And I'm going to leave my impressions that I just said at the end. The story, the visuals, the music, they were goddamn excellent. Major props, but it just wasn't as good as To the Moon. That's really the only cons I could say about it, is that it wasn't as good as To the Moon. To the Moon was legendary. I still think that's probably one of the best stories in the game of all time. And this was, it's weird to say, but it was just amazing. But it wasn't legendary like To the Moon was. But yeah, anyways, I think that's it for this stream.